Hello, fancy meeting you guys here. Small world. Oh my god, surreal. Okay, this is getting slightly bizarre now. Welcome to camp. Hello children. Oh, how am I supposed to do this? Look, I'm so cramped. I know, I'm on it, don't worry. I'm going back and back. Hey, sausage. Okay, right. Big day for me. First solo camp. I normally bring Jason Callas, and he's very good to wild nestarond. He's very good. He always manages to make time, and rather than going on a solo camp of his own, he's good enough to come with me. I want to thank him for all that time that he's actually spent having to babysit me, so to speak. For those of you who don't know, it was on an older video, but basically I'm epileptic and I've got to be a bit cautious about camping alone. Various things could go wrong, especially with a fire involved, and so I've only got the fire box going at the moment, and that's all I'm actually going to do. I'm staying in a tent tonight, quite luxurious for me, and I've got some kit that I'm going to try out. I've got the Travel Pack 2 from Snug Pack. First time I've used a Snug Pack sleeping bag, so I will feed back my results. Let me just put on a light for this one. I don't want to scold myself. Yeah, basically I got I decided on the Snug Pack Travel Pack 2 because it was on Gareth and Zoe's wild camps. I'll sorry, blinding you now, because a sec. Yeah, I'll link those at the end of the video, or I might put up a thingy here. Yeah, I might do that. I'll put up a thingy here right now. Okay, basically they said that they get on with theirs quite well, even in quite cold temperatures, as long as they just use a sleeping bag liner. So that's what I plan to do. It's not that cold tonight. Maybe down to the sort of just under 9 degrees Celsius. So I'm not overly worried about it being cold. He says as he puts his hot water bottle between his legs. Hey, the hot water bottle goes in my sleeping bag just by my feet, because I tend to get really cold feet in the night. no matter what I do with them. So I find the hot water bottle takes the edge off. And just stops me from waking up with ice block feet. But yeah, it is, what time is it? I think at a hazard a guess, it's only just gone 9:30, so it's not dramatically late, but I don't really want a late one, to be honest with you. It's funny, when you come out wild camping on your own, all of a sudden, once you've done your tea, which happened quite quickly, I had an omelette, and once you've had a beer, and I'm going to have my second one in my tent, what else do you do? You can sit. So what I'm going to do is retreat into my tent, get into my lovely sleeping bag, on my sleeping mat, which I'm looking forward to, and well, then I'll probably listen to a podcast or two, might even watch a film, don't know, haven't decided yet. The night is mine to make of it what I will. It's definitely a different take on wild camping. It's quite nice to be alone. I was never really one worried about sort of being out on your own in the woods anyway. It doesn't bother me. Because the most dangerous thing in the woods, unless there's poachers, is me. I'm not very dangerous. You know, you got to think about it realistically. Despite all the horror movies and stuff, if you was going to come and if you was going to look for somebody to murder, would you go to a woods in the middle of nowhere and hope that there might be a stray camper there on the off chance, or would you go to civilization and pick out somebody walking drunk down a back street? I know where I'd go, and I'm not even a good murderer, or one at all. I'll let you think about that one. But yeah, I'm trying out the lamp up behind me, oil lamp. I've filled it with citronella oil just to see if it keeps the mozzies at bay. It seemed to so far. They were definitely out in force when I first got here. Lit that baby up, and they haven't been near since. They were when I wandered away from camp. I went out to go and take some pictures of the sunset, which I'll put on the video. And yeah, I felt them land on me a couple of times then. But since I've been around camp, no trouble at all. So I've also got a smaller one to go in the UCO lantern. Only lasts for about 2 hours, but that'll be enough for me to read by and to keep the mozzies. Well, I'm not overly worried. I'm in a tent again. So yeah, that was really easy to put up. And tomorrow, last time I came, I was quite frustrated because I originally came here to solo camp before, pitched up, and then I just thought I wasn't feeling it, because I just thought I'm going to have to rush out tomorrow. I needed to get packed up early and out and back home before before 8 I had to be home, and it takes me sort of 40 minutes to get home. I just thought I don't want to be rushing to pack up tomorrow. I can't be doing with it. Not on my first wild camp. So I've got a nice I can be home really when I want tomorrow, but I will go home in the morning. It's just a case of I'll just slackly camp away and go on my way. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and this is my first solo camp, and I'm loving it. No advertising rights on that one. Bye. Good morning, boys and girls. Okay, we've had a successful night. We've had a camp. Yeah, everything was okay. Slept reasonable. I definitely wasn't cold, so that wasn't the issue. I think I kept slipping off the damn mat because where Jason told me he always camps on the floor, I went there, and it turns out it's actually got a gradual slope throughout the night, so whenever you roll over you fall off your mat. So I won't be camping there again. I can see it now. There is a camber to the ground, and I can tell why last time he went over there. Thanks for the heads up, Jay. Nice one. Anyway, but apart from that, I feel rested anyway, so I must have had a fairly good night's sleep. Everything's packed away. I've done a little Benny Hill video, and the sun is up. Only just, but the sun is up. So what the time is, I think it's about 8 o'clock now. I did lay for about an hour, I suppose. Then got up and packed up. I heard the morning chorus as well. I was definitely up with that, which doesn't bother me because then I go back to sleep afterwards. But yeah, definitely warm. The Snugback Travel Pack 2, lush bit of kit. Can't fault it at all. Thanks very much again, Gareth and Zoe, for the heads up on that, because I was on the fence of buying it or not. I wondered if it would be too cool for the winter time, but it's supposed to be rated down to -2, and then you can obviously line it, so it should be okay. I'll drop a link, but I'm sure you know where to find a travel pack 2. It's not very difficult, just Google it, or worst case scenario, Amazon or eBay. Anyway, right, we are about ready to pack up. Right, everything's done here, everything's done there, and I just got to carry out, basically. So, well, you'll see that. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me on another camp, and beautiful first solo.